G'day tank fans, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I put a YouTube video up, but I just wanted to share this one with you. This is from my stream earlier on today, where probably a reasonably good lesson on how to avoid and I guess conflict within the game, but mainly ignoring battle chat. I copped a bit of grief in this game from a couple of a Skoda driver and a Scorpion driver for not doing what they wanted, and I duly ignored them for the most part up until I died, and then I gave them a little bit of stick back, and clearly they didn't like it. So yeah, look, let's rock and roll. And here we are on Malinovka. We're going to take the run out to the centre straight up, and we're going to see what we can spot in the enemy base. So I still haven't quite worked out how to get out here. I'm just trying to use the bushes for as much cover as possible and only break cover at the last possible moment, and I figure this is probably the best way to do it. I've done this a couple of times now and it's worked okay. I see Skill does it a different way, but this way seems to work okay. So we spotted the Skoda T50 first, I think, although I never got the spotting damage for him, I don't think, so I'm not quite sure. I'm pretty sure I spotted him. There's the T30, I know that's my spot. And he's being lit up like a Christmas tree at the moment, which is good. Skoda T50 is behind the building there, so I don't think anyone can get a shot on him, but Char Future 4 is definitely not my spot. He's too far away. You can see he's outside my view range. So the T30 is going to keep on moving across, and he's going to keep on getting hit. I'm now sharing the spotting damage, I think, with the Object 432. I think he's probably close enough to get that spotting, maybe. I'm now getting spotting on the Skoda T50, so he must have moved out. I guess he must have moved out from behind the building and copped a pasting for it. So up to 1.3k, nearly 1.4k spotting already. T30's down to, I think, 40 odd hit points, 45 hit points, so he will probably play a much less aggressive role in this game, although I do think he sticks around for a while. I do think he sticks around for a while. I was going to try and put a shot into him there, but my fingers played up on me, as they normally do. I should have fired the shot rather than clicking on the auto aim button, but that quite often happens with me, so that's just the way it is. And here comes player one. Now, I originally thought because I moved into his path, but when I looked at this replay after the stream, I realised that he was intent on smacking me in the clacker and pushing me out. So, you know, technically I could have reported him for physics abuse right there, but I decided to be the bigger man, seeing he's not being a big man. Now he's firing from directly behind me. I'm not quite sure what the hell that is all about, but I wasn't even aware that he was shitty with me at this stage, because, you know, I was reasonably happy with what I'd done early on, but now he's now he'll come into chat in a moment and be a bit of a dick. But I mean, I talked about it on my stream, you know, but I just ignored him in battle chat, because there's no point making them even more pissed off when, as a light tank, you kind of need their help, right? So you don't piss them off too much if you can help it. But you know, now I'm, well, more or less the furthest point of tank forward on this side, so I'm not quite sure what his problem is or was, but I guess in his head he's the only one that knows what I've done wrong. So there we go, effing noob Senlac in chat. So you know, I just keep on doing what I'm doing. I mean, yes, I mentioned it on stream, but just keep doing what you're doing. You know, I'm up to 1,849 spotting now, so not much more I can do than just keep on spotting tanks, right? So I call in fire on this SU-101. I'm not quite sure what that was about. What the WTF team LT versus MT. Not quite sure what that's about. I don't know whether that's directed at me, but I don't care. Again, ignoring the chat for the large part. I mean, yes, I was reading it and absorbing it, but you know, certainly not reacting to it initially. Anyway, I have a tendency not to react to them, and unless they get really putrid and vile. There you go, useless noob Senlac. Just spotted 2 more tanks as he said it. Not quite sure what more I need to do for this fella, but you know, that's the way it is. Yeah, so I have a tendency to not engage in battle chat talk, especially when it's directed at me, because you do need the help. You will see that the Skoda will turn away and run away now because he doesn't want to help me anymore. So he's now running back to base, still on full health. I might add that he sat at base and certainly took advantage of my spotting in the beginning of the game. So I see him running away. So I thought, well, screw this. I'm not going to stay here with a Scorpion. The Scorpion's got a good gun, but it's a slow loader, and I mean, I could be dead by the time he fires his first shot, and then gets reloaded for his second shot. If they spot me at the same time, I could be absolutely dead. So I'm going to go back as well. And you know, they are coming down from the hill, so I can probably lend my eyes pretty well over on the hillside. So I've decided to go back there and do that. Also, I mean, you know, I should point out there's an EBR 75 FL10. Scorpion's now asking why am I running away? Well, because I've got no support over there, dude. So, and then there's this 26k battles effing idiot Senlac from the Skoda. So he's obviously got access to XVM stats, and he's now checking out my stats and trying to belittle me and carry on and chat. Again, just ignoring him for now. So now I'm going to go up here and try and get into a bushed up position that allows me to spot out for these guys over here who may be a little bit more appreciative of it. 2,804 spotting damage at the moment. So, you know, again, I'm not unhappy with my game. But as I said in the intro, guys, if you can see any reason where I might have, actually I don't, I think I say it, I've already pre-recorded the battle stats, I think I might say it there, but if you can see any reason why I've done something wrong, please let me know. As I was saying, the EBR 75 FL10 on the opposition team really did dictate exactly what I was going to do from the start of the battle. I certainly did not want to end up in a gunfight with him because I would lose, right? So there we go, getting spotting out. I think I'm sharing that spotting at the moment, but and there's I think one of the only shots I fired in the game. I may have fired one more somewhere. But it was a damaging shot, so I'm happy with that. So up to 5,003 spotting damage now. I think while I was talking, I think the AMBT got wiped from the map, and I think I got all of his spotting damage. So again, I'm more than happy with what I'm doing so far, but clearly the Skoda is not. And the Scorpion joins in a little bit later on as well, calling me a camper. But again, as I said, I mentioned it in my Twitch stream at the time, but I try not to engage in this kind of puerile behaviour whilst whilst I need their guns to actually put out damage for me. So anyhow, moving right along. Just going to push back here. I think I go back over the other side of the little lake here now to get near the cap, because I was fearing the amel was coming around. I'm not quite sure why he told me to fall back. I don't know whether he means fall back from where I was or go back to where I was, but then the Scorpion pops in with Senlac Camp. Well, yeah, okay, I am camping, but I'm also spotting. So what I'm trying to do here is just knock down a few trees if I need them later on, just to get a little bit more cover. I want to know where this amel is at the moment, because I kind of figured that. Oh, idiot monkey. So that's a racial slur, I believe. So I am on the Hong Kong server here, so I'm pretty sure that monkey is a racial slur in Asian culture. So that's probably two things I could have got him for if I wanted to report him. But you know, I'll let the child have his fun and keep on going. So this is not my. I'm pretty sure this is not my spotting damage. I had another shot at him, but I didn't get him. Unfortunately, I would have got him down to well and truly a one shot for me and anyone else on the parker that had penetrated. So I picked up the amel coming across the little lake here, heading towards our cap. Also picked up the T26E5. So I'm now up to 5,130 spotting damage. $5,928 spotting damage. So I just keep on moving around, keep on trying to keep myself bushed up, and just try and keep the spots going out, right? So they seem to have settled down a little bit now. The Skoda, I was during the game. I was always keeping an eye on the Skoda because I feared that he might have come and tried to push me out again, like he did early on. There's the EBR, so this EBR is going to go down now, which is really good. That now gives me the opportunity to kind of move out if I want to, but I don't really want to yet. I still think that we can do well by cleaning up this amel. I do make a reaction to, I think the ML2 in chat shortly here is going to ask me to, and he did, he's already asked me to go back up to where I was, which indicates to me that he was, and I just got spotted by this object 263 and I'm going to die now, but I've spotted the 263 as well and I'm getting spotting damage for him. There it goes. I'm dead. Ended up with 6296 spotting damage, and this is where I make my only comment in chat, where I just remind them that I've just done nearly 6.3k. There you go, 6.1k spotting, not bad for a noob LT. To wit, the Scorpio, the Skoda replies "fu," even though he can't spell properly. Maybe he was in a hurry, I don't know, but so I just promptly replied to him as well, basically telling him same to you and the horse you rode in on, basically. But as a light tank driver, when someone's pissed off with you like that in chat, best not to antagonise them, and always keep an eye at them, because if he's pushed you out once, there's a chance he's going to do it again, right? They only, I don't know, I don't know how to explain it. They only seem to care about their own games and wanting to tell everyone else how to do their job, right? I don't know the guy's stats. I don't tend to look at the guy's stats. I never will look at the guy's stats. I don't think I've blacklisted him for his behaviour, but I probably should have. I probably should have reported him as well, because his behaviour was pretty pathetic. I didn't click around here, guys. I just sat here talking to my stream during this bit, so this is probably a little bit boring, but I will let it run through to the end. So you can see the result of the game. But yeah, look, it's important not to, I think, my personal opinion is it's important not to antagonise people who don't like the way you're playing, because, like it or not, you have to rely on them as a light tank to kill what you spot, and to a lesser degree they have to rely on you to, you know, to get their kills and get their damage up as well. And I don't know whether I was doing enough of a job, but I mean, you know, the Skoda was certainly happy to sit back at the base at the beginning of the game and rely on my spots to get some early damage out. So I don't know what his problem was, but we've got this game in the bag, 15-11 in the last 57 seconds of the game. So I don't know. I had one person in the chat saying that I basically carried the game. I don't think I did. I don't think that it was a particularly, you know, big game where I carried, blah blah blah. But oh well. I was still happy with the game. Don't get me wrong, right? I was still more than happy with the game. So anyhow, that's just an example of how I play the game. How I deal with people. People in chat who are being a bit abusive and trying to tell you how to play the game, and then start resorting to stats driven comments and racially racial barbs, I guess. I'm pretty sure that calling someone a monkey is pretty racial in the Asian communities, but I don't know. Perhaps someone can tell me that. But either way, it was a fairly poor display, I thought, from the Skoda in particular. And then seemed to be, I don't know, the Scorpion seemed to be bolstered by the Skoda's rubbish, and started joining in as well. So both those guys incurred my ire a little bit, but I don't think I showed it in the chat until after I died. And I put that little pointed barb in there. Anyhow, guys, let's go and have a look at the battle results. And here we are at the battle results screen. I think I've done alright. 6.29k spot, so nearly 6.3k spotting, and I got a little bit of damage out as well. One shot on the Emil pushed me up over 6.3k combined. So, you know, I'm fairly happy with this game. I finished second on XP. The Rheinmetall Scorpion, I'm sorry, was one of the guys giving me stick in chat. He had a great game. I was going to send him a GG well played until my chat reminded me that he was one of the guys giving me stick in game. The other guy giving me stick in game was this dude here. He finished third on XP. I guess I can always rest in the fact that I beat him in XP. But yeah, I thought I had a pretty good game. Detailed results, I ended up with 6,296 spotting damage and 174 actual damage. I ended up with making coins 64,454 after tax. I thought I only used one premium consumable there, but I must have used two at some stage because I've been charged for two. I always buy mine when they're on sale in the depot or in the store, so they only ever cost me 10,000. I buy up big whenever they're on sale, which is a great bit of advice for anyone looking to save a bit of money in the game. Buy them when they're on sale for 10,000, and buy up big with them if you can, because it's a pretty good deal. XP, yeah, I'll leave it to the XP guys to work out how that all works, because again, it still confuses me after all this time. But yeah, pretty good game. So look, that's about it, I think. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, give it a like down below. Leave me a comment if you think I've done anything wrong in the game, and if you think I was deserving of the shit that they put on me. Please also subscribe to my channel. Please, that would be good. If you haven't subscribed already, if you're just arriving here on the back of someone sending you the link for a bit of a giggle, subscribe to the channel and like the video and leave a comment. Thanks very much, guys. See you next time. Bye.